Sorry for knocking off your daughter's pH. Now, this is about some fucking boy drama. To the only one still smart enough living on the other side, I know you're Russia tough, but this is Missouri, son. We only respect Soviets, but our heritage dropped the sword with the power of the sun. Cosmonaut, you are not, comrade, you flail and fall bad. Rebuild the wall. No, not so. Be glad. Been steeping up a tea bag, got to lose sleep if you want to be more than part of that. Heard the land of the sheep is right here. Goat shit and goat piss, and the goat slipped one L, and they won't relent. Never bail, and they won't dent. And then never to hell they already sent. No need to deliver, he watches me sleep, quick to the trigger, but the patience needs to apply to things that I can't stand to have to repeat. The fuck, the shit, the damn, the hell, bail, 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 nah, fail and hit the nail, recoup the soul with some chainmail. Hi, Hillary and Chelsea, you snails, smelling up the poon gun with hate towards functioning members of who likes the truth just as much as funds. Yeah, the true son's been shooting guns for game, blue son's been shooting for sport, red son's been doing the paper on the report. How you fuck, how you scorch, Iwo Jima, foxhole on the porch, say it oh, oh, say it oh, oh. I called you a fed, you explain how for that you could wind them up, enticed with the dead and fighting with lead. I said what I said, so if you have anything left with Monterio, it's to disprove the things that I think are true about the things that you do with the way that you lace them. And I told you how we always shoot and you felt that we had it laced. You tried to hack it and lace me back, but I go to the feds. It's time to lay it all to waste. If I got anything to say, I'll say it here, but that story is unsold and already been said, a burden to play it queerly. Just to put it to you clearly, Dimitri, Josie had been my brother since before we could count, really. And to the other guy, all I think is forgiven if we know it wasn't seen, but I know you know how the rolls on Steely's bring, and it wasn't to be chief. To be fair, we always gave the appearance of knowing addiction versus disease. So that's just to give pause and not piss off. Shout out Neek, shout out JD. That was our squeak, riding wheelies, whining about the feelings like really. One pill for me and two for whoever you're holding dearly. Don't lose steer over the queer kids. Don't lose steam over the fear logo. That beer made it all independent with the low temp end yearly. I lose a little off the top just to cruise no fearishly. Shout out to the tusslers too, Deegan and Logan, the one who shined the light when my heart sank too deep on them pills from the hospital for the first time. That my entire collection gets threatened over that childhood trauma still. It's a lot of drama, but that's why I never sold anyone on anything, never a bastard and never doing it just for clout. I had a neurological issue that they treated with petroleum, but not the one that makes you loose that stout stance. At first glance, it's life, and at second, it's all of its answers. There's no chances and need no extra dances. The devil ran hot tonight, but he didn't win because we ain't playing it like France is. And we ain't playing it like Francis running off for the bag. Just kidding, man. You gotta get that. Because every single person who has put the finger in the face has always tried to laugh back whenever it was the inopportune time when everybody could see you as who you really were and you weren't that fucking wise. Now, if you want to see anything else, you gotta do some more shit, and it cannot be stealth this time because every time you do, it doesn't help the wealth and it hurts the way that I climb. And I got on the step ladder just to make sure that I could fit this in the box that makes sure that it gives us the right price. And I could spit it all day, I spit it all night. I spit it back once and I make sure that it's fun time. And it's all over whenever people say that they are going to make fun of the ones that we lose. Or say that it's not that bad or it's just a tattoo. Fuck you. It was a hardship for all of us in this crew. And we're steering it out. And I'm steaming it up. The same way that Mike Tyson used to give these reporters a whole lot of buzz. I'm going to give it back to people who have been assholes. All been told, not too many of them, but I've been caught in a couple of folds where I saw people using those troll eyes and the things that they think that they can do to dot T's and cross I's to make me lose my mind. Get the fuck out of here, you little trans queer. I don't give a shit where or how dare. Does that come off as homophobic? What am I scared of? A little prick trying to stab me? Or what? Is he going to pull out a pistol? I'd tell him to use it. I'd sock him too if he tried to touch me. Don't fucking rush me. I got elbows and don't even tempt me with the words about the bums. I used to help the homeless. I gave him rides and such and told him that this is how we're going to get over the riots and such, so make sure that you keep on applying the touch and the gift that you have. I don't know what you got, but this place is okay for getting you up off of your ass. If they got to locate closer to where you stay, then take it. And that ain't no faking. That ain't no fake shit. And that's on the dream team, but that's a past scene. But we always shout them out because they're the ones who kept things clean to make sure that the mental brain was never going to be tripped the fake way, but the faithful way that I lost my job is all unfaithful to the things that I have, and I'm here to show cause. So you better bring that paperwork and better bring it tomorrow. Actually, you know what? You better respond by tomorrow, but there's got to be a lot more purpose in this reasoning why. Maybe I should just give it up. Like the people who claimed that they knew what we were doing when we were smoking these brains. They thought we were smoking on the strains, but I always kept that separate because work and pleasure don't ever go together.